Hi everyone, it's Sandy, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all of my unread books. All of the books that I'm going to be mentioning are books that I actually own on my bookshelves, so these are all the books on my TBR that I haven't gotten to yet but hope to soon. I counted all of these books and I have 39 unread books on my shelves. I don't know how many books I actually own, but it's definitely over 200. Since I'm going to be talking about so many books, I'm not going to go into depth or give a synopsis about any of these books, otherwise this video would be super long. So in this video, all I'm going to be doing is showing a book and saying its title and author and then moving on to the next book. I don't know how interesting that would be for you to watch, but if you are interested in seeing what books I haven't read, then continue watching. If not, then feel free to leave. The first three books that I'm going to mention is the Kane Chronicles by Rick Riordan. I haven't really been interested in picking these books up, so I don't know when I will ever get to them. The next unread book is Truth Witch by Susan Dennard. I have read Something Strange and Deadly written by the same author, and I didn't really like that book, so I haven't been motivated to pick up Truth Witch, but I have heard a lot of good things, and the friendship element that everyone talks about has me really intrigued. I actually recently bought this book, so now that I finally own a copy, I'm more likely to pick this book up sooner than later. The next unread book is Here We Are, Feminism for the Real World, edited by Kelly Jensen. Next is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is the third book in the Red Queen series, and this is a book that I definitely plan on reading soon. I really want to read this before the fourth and final book comes out in 2018. Then I have The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This is the first book in her newest series. I believe it's going to be a trilogy, and each book basically tells the same story but in a different character's point of view. Even though I love Rochelle Mead's Vampire Academy and Bloodline series, I have heard a lot of mixed reviews on this book, so I haven't been super interested in wanting to pick it up, and I think I'm going to wait until all the books are released before I start reading the first book just so I can marathon them. Then we have All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr, Dream a Little Dream by Kirsten Gear, the original screenplay of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by J.K. Rowling. I still haven't seen this movie, and I don't know if I should see the movie first or read the screenplay first. Usually people say read the books before seeing the movie, but I'm more inclined to see the movie before I read this book because it's the exact same thing. The next unread book is Britt Marie Was Here by Frederick Bachman, Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell, Sleeping Tom by Evie Fairfall, End of Days by Susan E. This is a book that has been on my shelves since it came out, I believe, and that was in 2015. And to be honest, I have just lost interest in the series, so I just haven't read it yet, and I don't know what's keeping me from unhauling them. I think it's because I read the first two books and all I need to do is finish this last one. So there's like a hope inside of me that one day I will read this book, but honestly I don't see myself reading this book anytime soon, so... Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, The Scorpion Rules by Erin Bow, Can I Sit on Your Lap While You're Pooping by Matthew Carroll. I actually got this book at BEA of 2016. A bunch of these books were lying on the ground and I thought the title was pretty funny, so I picked it up. This book is a collection of actual quotes that a toddler has said to a father, and the author is the father of the toddler. Just for fun, I'm going to read a few of these quotes for you. Why do you have hair in your nose? Can Cinderella and Snow White marry each other? And when you die, I'm going to get a new daddy. When We Collided by Emery Lord, Reign of Shadows by Sophie Jordan, Written in the Stars by Aisha Saeed, The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray, When the Moon Was Ours by Anna Marie McLemore, The Forbidden Wish by Jessica Corey, Vasa in the Night by Sarah Porter, The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. Then we have The Glass Sentence by S.E. Grove. This is a book that has been on my TBR for a really long time. I remember it sounds really interesting, but I have definitely lost interest in reading it, so in the future I probably will unhaul this book. Zeros by Scott Westerfeld, Elusive by Emily Lloyd Jones, The Forgetting by Sharon Cameron, Under a Painted Sky by Stacey Lee, What We Saw by Aaron Hartzler, Falling into Place by Amy Zhang, and lastly, The Conspiracy of Us by Maggie Hall. So those are all of the unread books on my bookshelves. If you have read any of these books, let me know what books I should prioritize. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!